YouTube. It's Juicy Fruits, like. How you guys doing today? I hope all is well with everyone. The title is exactly what it is. Don't want you to know that they are shook to the core, being without you. And when I was separating my cores, I seen screwed up over you. I seen rejected. I seen secrets, and I seen romance. Okay, so I kind of feel like we need to start off by saying God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. So yeah, this person don't want you to know. And see, the thing is, they really didn't want anyone else to know, not even so much of you. It's like this person, they didn't want you or others to know how they felt about you. This is someone that's extremely secretive or private when it comes down to sharing their real true emotion. But they realize that they made a mistake by not doing so. Okay, because either they feel like, you felt rejected by them, or they may feel like this is the reason why you rejected them because they didn't show you any emotions. Did I say that right? Either this person felt like you felt rejected by them, or they feel like you rejecting them because they didn't show you how they truly felt for you deep down. And that can be what the secret is. This could be someone that vowed not to ever, you know, tell you how much, you know, you touched their heart chakra. It's like you opened this person's heart chakra. And once you did that, they were like, no, I can't tell this person how much I really love them and want them. And more so love, you know. They regretting that they never told you how much you actually meant to them, because they feel like that would have changed the dynamics of things. But it's like whatever type of love and romance you guys had going on, this is someone that was enjoying every moment. Maybe you guys went bike riding before. It's just the memories of, you is really, really hunting this person. The memory of you is collective. Look at this. Sun, strength, and empowerment. Yeah, this person feel like your love empowered them. Your love made the sunshine again in their life. You gave this person strength, and you empowered them on so many levels. And they can't stop thinking about it. This person really beating up on themselves because they feel like everything that's going on right now is their fault because they didn't tell you. But this is somebody that was in the energy of how much I love you, you will never know. Okay, look at this. It's a feminine. I'm telling you, listen, either you this feminine, or this person is feeling this way about you. Okay? This person is feeling this way about you. What else we have? Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Yeah, look, not no. This is someone that wants to actually vibe on a higher vibration, and they feel like being with you was their purpose, and this is the reason why they taking it so hard. Somebody went through ascension here, and they are now tapped into their not no energy here, and now they can see the bigger picture have since they are seeing things from a higher perception. They see the bigger picture, like from a bird's eye view here, this person, and they in complete shock. This is what have this person shook. I don't know what happened over time, but something happened over time, and it could be with you. They've been watching you, this feminine energy, and it's like, damn, I feel like I'm hearing somebody say, damn, look, we have received and opened. See, whoever you are, this feminine, as I said, you opened up this person's heart chakra, okay? You put them in the energy of knowing that they deserve to actually receive love here. Okay? And they are also feeling like they should have definitely opened up and received you. And that means the way you felt, your feelings, your emotions, they should have took all of that into consideration. But this is someone that did not, due to the underlying fears that they were having. And now this situation could have closed out. It could have definitely ended. Like, this cycle is closed, and this person is starting to hit them like a ton of bricks, because they are feeling like they should have been more patient with this situation. But this is someone that tried to move fast. Maybe this person felt like, I gotta leave the collective before, they leave me. Yeah, look, celebration, gifts, and abundance. Okay? And they're sitting somewhere watching you from afar, receiving this energy, watching you in this celebratory energy, watching you celebrate, watching you receive gifts and abundance. Yeah, they are. They are. And they really screwed up, because they feel like they're the ones that rejected this, even if they didn't tell you. Listen, that they were rejecting you, the way that they were moving, their actions, the way that, the things that they were saying, it proved to you that this is someone that was rejecting your cup. Okay? Well, I'm hearing, you don't have to say a word. You don't have to say a word. I don't know who sang that. I was about to say all kind of names. You don't have to say. That's not Johnny Gill, right? That's not New Edition. I don't know who that is. I heard Aaron Hall. I don't know, but could be one of those. Okay, but this is someone that is like, it's written all over your face. That's the name of it. It's written all over your face. You don't have to say a word. Yeah, look, and we have confusion, okay, and illusions, and it's like, this is what you could have actually seen on this person. Then he went on to say, your smile, your smile, your smile, your smile for me. It's more than any word you ever heard. Okay, that's all right. So they thinking about all of these memories with this romance being here. This is the energy that they are in. And didn't I tell you guys that this closed out? Look at this. Cycles, completion, and change. Something changed. Okay? Something changed. All right? And they're realizing that, listen, they were confused. They were looking at something through rose-colored glasses. This somebody that's really fucked up right now, because they can't believe that this situation is over. They can't. It completed, like a cycle came full circle. Let's see what fell. Yeah, look, we have stability, harmony, and flow, and they feel like they gave this up. This is, you see this water. Someone name could be Jamal, okay, or Maul, okay. But you see this glass, and it's like splashing out upside down. This person feel like they poured out their cup, and what was in this cup? This cup consisted of stability, harmony, and flow. And this person is like, listen, I gave up too soon. I did. I fucked up. Is what I'm hearing. This is what I'm hearing somebody say. Clear as day. Clear as day. Because once someone here, either you or them, felt this rejection or saw it, you know, and I'm really feeling like it's you, Divine Feminine, that was able to see something because of the way that this person was actually moving. Or it could have even been you, Divine Masculine. Take it as it resonates. But however, it's like, with change being written over the mouth and this butterfly, that's like a new beginning. This person is realizing all I had to do was speak, and that would have changed the whole narrative. They would have changed the dynamics of this relationship. Someone's name is Damien or Damon. Okay? Charlotte could be someone's name. Someone could be from Charlotte. But this right here, since they did not say anything, they're regretting it. It's like this person put a muzzle on their mouth. They refuse to speak. Okay? They refuse to speak. Look at this. Lacking doubts. Because, they were feeling like they were lacking. Somebody could have been feeling like either you wasn't worthy of them or they were not worthy of you. Lack and doubt is here. Or this is somebody that was doubting that this relationship will be able to take off and go in the right direction. But they didn't have any patience. This is somebody that wanted something right then and there. They didn't want to wait. They felt like, listen, I need to have this and I need to have this now. And now they feeling some type of way. They are. They poured out their own cup of love. And that cup of love came with so much. That cup of love was going to open all this for them to be in the energy of receiving. This person was going to be receiving non-stop from the divine, from taking care of the baby. And that's you. That's you. And this person said, listen, I can't do it. I give up. And they missed out on their celebrations, their gifts, and their abundance. They did. They started exploring this option elsewhere. Okay? And they can be taking them longer elsewhere, or they simply not getting it elsewhere. They're not. They're not, collective. Not like they thought. What do we have? Look, twin flames. I can't make it up. Look at this. That offer was only for you two together. That's it. This was not for a third wheel. You, this person, in a third wheel. This offer consists of two people. But somebody here reneged. And since this person reneged, it's coming for the one who stayed the course. And that's you. And they trying to look, I can't make it up. Look what popped out. Harvest. Listen, it's coming for the one that stayed the course. And that's you. Harvest season is here for you. I see 12,444. And look at this. Venus. Okay? We got harvest and offer that came out for the one that stayed the course. That stayed the course here, collective. Somebody else just felt like, nah, they counted you out. They really thought that it wasn't you. They were like, listen, nothing changed yet. And da-da-da-da, and I ain't about to keep sitting around just waiting, for this person to keep, just telling me, this what God said and da-da-da, and come to find out, they messed around and found out the truth. And not only from you, it's like you were sent as a messenger to tell this to this person. They thought it was bogus, and then boom, they got confirmation or clarity, either from like a series of events that unfolded in their life, or it was revealed to this person some type of way. They gained this clarity. They got clarification and they got confirmation. And it went exactly like you said that it was going to go. And this is the reason why they shook, collective. This person couldn't be patient. They couldn't do it. They couldn't. What do we have? Look, Spirit said what? Spirit said what? They received it in a message, through a message in their dreams. They found out, like I said, some type of way they got clarification. And Spirit said they really did. Via message or dreams. Dream state. And I find it ironic, we was just tapping in on the dream state messages earlier. Okay? And the message prior to this one. Like I say, all these messages are connected. Okay? It's just connecting the dots. This is what the journey is. Stand on task. So each and every message that come out after another one, you better believe it just merged with that one. But it's just in another form here. So this person received it. Or something about birds could be significant. This could definitely be resonating with someone. Just say, for instance, you had a bird poop on your vehicle. Okay? Today, to be exact. Right? That was a sign. That was a sign. That let you know that a bird been there. That let you know that a messenger been there. Okay? That let you know that a messenger been there today. Yay. For you. That lets you know, that solidify, that stamps you for this message. You're connected in this message some type of way. You just like, how and when did this bird poop on my car? You wasn't even around. You didn't even see the bird. It wasn't that the first time. When you came back, it was. Yay. What do we have? Look, inner child healing. And all of this is stemming from this person needing to go within and heal from their inner child. And this is the reason why they will reject any and everything that love them. It's like loving, it was loving this person. It felt easy, and then it became extremely hard. It was like the hardest thing to do, because they wouldn't allow you, they wouldn't let you come in. Although you had already bust their heart chakra wide open, they refused to let you know. And it was due to this energy right here, due to them needing to heal their inner child. And that's what they've been working on, collective. But is it too late for this person? Is it too late for this person? This is somebody's freaking twin flame here. Oh, look, look at this person, collective. They sitting there with the memory of you in this nostalgic energy. Why I'm hearing all these songs? Okay, I'm hearing Mary J. Blige. Roses that you sent to me, all the kisses that you gave to me, memories of what we used to be. That's what I'm hearing. So somebody is thinking of the memories, how you guys used to be, and that can definitely clarify this romance that's out here, because you and whoever used to be just like this. You would have bred to this person's butter, or they would have bred to your butter. You guys was like two peas in a pie, for real, and nothing was fake about it. And that's the reason why you were able to touch this person's heart chakra. There'll never be another that can get to this person's heart space like you did, collective, because you literally have this person's heart. Okay? You do. You do. What do we have? Look, says my ancestors and guides. You the alchemist. Of course you do. And I'm talking about the alchemist of the light. You were the only one that were able to tap into this energy and do it for this person. You sufficed for this person, although they didn't show you. But listen, they in a dream state, somebody's spirit guides, ancestors got with them and let them know. Okay? Because they weren't too fond of this person hiding the way that they felt about you either. It's like, what is the secret here? Why are you keeping, the collective a secret? Why are you keeping the collective as a secret love? Why am I hearing all these songs, collective? You wanted me to be your secret love. Why can't we tell somebody? I feel like this person, the one that couldn't tap into the energy or wanted to tell nobody, they was trying to hide it from everybody that knew that they had fell hard for you. Okay? Look at this. We got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that fell. Okay? Fire sign, energy. All right? And then we have reflection and projection. But instead of this person letting you know how they felt, it's like they started projecting whatever this is from their inner child on you. Like, nope, 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 not letting you in. But you were already in. You see? You were already in, but they was just rejecting how they felt. Yeah, look, we have contracts, career, and commitments. Okay? They always wanted this with you. This is when they look at this connection and when they tap into this, their memories and this nostalgic India. I say India, clear as day. Somebody's name is India. Do you heard that? When they tap into this nostalgic energy, The only thing that this person view having this with contracts, careers, and commitments is you. They feel like it's a part of their purpose because it's somebody that done tapped into their north node. Okay? They done tapped into their north node energy, and via this dream, it gave them so much clarification and confirmation. And it's like now they know what their real purpose is. Now they know what their true purpose is. Okay, look at this. We got the masculine that came out. Baby, listen, we got the feminine in the masculine, I'm telling you. And we got twin flames out here. What else came out over here? Look, we have water. Okay? Make me sweat. Okay, so we have somebody from Africa could be here. But however, we have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here. And what else we have? Look, present. I'm telling you, present. I said here. I said we have Cancer, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here. And this says present to clarify. Abundant and gratitude. Yeah. So one of you guys are a water sign here. One of these twin flames is a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Baby, fire and water is on fire today. You understand what I'm saying? This, I told you all of these are connected. It's the same two that came out first, the first time, and then we got air. Okay? What do we have? Change. Yeah, change and courage. Okay? So by you being rejected, I feel like it could have hurt you to the core. Just as this person is hurting to the core, this is more so of, you know, whatever this rejection was, it definitely made you feel a way. Okay, because it's like this was very much reciprocal energy. Like you guys was on the same type of time when it came down to this connection. And when this person rejected you, it shifted something in you, collective. It caused a shift change. And you say, you know what? I'm not being seen. I'm not being heard. I'm not being valued. Okay? I'm under love. Someone's name is Bella. I'm underloved. You know, this person not treating me right. This person pushing me out. So I gotta have the courage to walk away. And that's what you guys did. You didn't want to, but you did. Okay? Trust me, this is something that you did not want to do because of the love and the bond that you had with this person. And you like, listen, it's either going to be me or this person feelings in this situation. At some point, it stopped being about, you know, them. It started being about you against their feelings, and it wasn't fair. So you decided that you were going to walk away. You felt like the best thing for you to do was to walk away or step away from this connection here. And it got this fucking person shook. They shook to the core. Look, chemistry, I'm telling you, you guys were all the way there. That this is undeniable chemistry and passion. And this person never got this close to nobody like this before. Collective, whoever this person is, and that's why you scared them. Because they never got that close to anybody like you touched. Man, listen, look how close this is. Okay? Look at how you guys is romancing this person. You showered this person with love, attention, energy, emotion. And they could have been doing the same thing for you. Until one day they just abruptly stopped. And the reason why is because they fell head over heels for you. And they couldn't control their emotions. Whoever this person is, they can't control their emotions, collective. They lose control of their emotions quick. They get scared. They get terrified. And then they turn into someone else. And they realizing that this was not the right way to go. But look, we have fate here. Detours and divine intervention. I hear my kids in the room laughing, so it lets me know you guys had your fair share of laughter. Maybe you guys made this person laugh. You did something. I'm talking about you touched this person's soul, okay? With laughter, it's like you were everything. Like, I feel like whoever this person is, they could think about anything that you said or did and just start laughing on the spot. It don't matter how old the joke was. It don't matter how long ago you did it. They can just laugh on the spot when they think of you. They really can. You really did it for this person. Look at this. Bottom of the deck. We are forming structural solid foundation. And you guys were on your way to this. I'm telling you, with this celebration, gifts and abundance and harvest here, and the offer you guys was going to receive to divine, from the divine, once you guys, graduated from whatever lessons you needed to learn, this was the very next step. And this person feelings then screwed them over, and you then walked away. These unhealed wounds really screwed up this connection. Okay, and we got spy, watching, and inspecting. They watching you, collective, and this is the reason why they know that you are in the present, you are abundant, and you are one that show a lot of gratitude. Okay, they watching you. They are, because they like, God damn, that's the one. That's the one. We got transcendence and unity here. This person's like, that's the one. But you were the one that this person let get away. They ain't even try to stop you from walking away, collective, or they ain't even try to stop themselves from walking away. Okay? They ain't try to stop themselves. I can't make it up. Look, we got family, home, and commitment in the reverse. They took a risk because they didn't believe that it's like something was telling this person that it was with you, but the by them losing control of their emotions and being overwhelmed, they'll talk themselves out of it. And since they were not able to see anything, from watching and inspecting, at some point they were like, well, let me test the waters this way, let me do this, let me do that. But as time went on, they started noticing that you were living an abundant life. And this person say, hold on, wait a minute. Like, what's going on here? What happened here? You celebrating, you receiving gifts. We got abundance out here. You receiving offer after offer. And this person like, damn. How is all this? How do the collective, or how did the collective get some motion now that, either they walked away or I walked away? How is that so? And how do I still have these emotions for this person if this is over? Look at this. We got an air sign that came out, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is somebody that's asking themselves these questions in regards to you that came out here. This person is like, I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand how this is. What am I missing here? Guys, like I said, we got fire, water, and air back out here again in the very same order that it came out with in the last message, with just different decks. Fire person was first, then we got a water person, and then we got an air. And so we have self-care and energy that came out here, but this is like in a reverse. Why is this in a reverse when it comes down to self-care and energy? Nurture and compassion. This situation had this person so fucked up to where at some point they started giving up on self-care, especially if this is an air sign. Okay? It's like they were sharing their energy with multiple people. And it could have been because they wanted to vent, or they wanted to make themselves believe that they were making the right move. But something about this nurturing and compassionate feeling that they were feeling is like, every time I try to leave, something keep pulling me back type energy. Yeah, look, we have distance. Can't make it up. Okay? So it's like this person kept saying, okay, well, this is not over. You know, we going through a timeout. This says distance, retreat, or time out. Once they found out that you were the one for them, they couldn't believe it. And I feel like they were spying on you and watching you to see who you were, if you were nurturing someone else, or, you know, showing compassion, or having passion with someone else too during this period right here. Wow. And somebody, yeah, look, we have attraction here. Okay, hot Mars energy. And it's like this person have a whole lot of passion for you. And I feel like they want a opportunity to express themselves and speak their truth. Whoever this man is, and it's right here by this masculine, and there's a man on here, and there's a man on here. There's a lot of attraction that this person feel for you. Extremely uh extreme attraction. With hot being here, this person could feel like you hot commodity. You know what I'm talking about? Or you guys was hot commodity together. But Spirit says divine timing. Okay? Divine timing is at work and you guys love life. This person don't even know if you guys are going to ever be able to come back together. This person is solely relying on this type of fate because they feel like that meeting you and all of these things happen was a fated event. This is somebody that's trying to take a detour now. Whoever this individual is. Okay, someone name could be Ingrid. Or England could be significant too. Someone name could be Bridget and Jessica. What do we have? Shadow side. Yeah, they taking a U-turn. Whoever this person is, Jesse, okay? They're taking a U-turn, right? Because they're coming up out of this energy right here, and this is what caused them to reject this connection, although they felt the love for you. They were going through this shadow side. It's the reason why they wasn't taking care of themselves. It's the reason why they weren't too concerned about any energy, because they were going through this, and you were being illuminated by that now. It was going through the dark night of the soul collective. You went through it, and this person also had to go through it. It was not going to skip them, okay? But I feel like this was the time period that within this time frame is when they learn some type of clarity here. Yeah, look, and we have freedom here now, okay? I feel like this is somebody that's almost graduating, if they didn't graduate already, with freedom, leaping opportunities being here. And the first person is on their mind is you. They want the opportunity to make something right. Now that they are free from this dark night energy, the only person that they can think about is you. Okay? We have reunion here. Soul ties. Definitely someone that you've been with before already. With reunion being here, there's somebody they're extremely hopeful about this community. This having this reunion with you. Why did I say community? Oh, look, we got deception and temptation here. So this person was tempted by, community individuals or people in the community. When it came down to this deceptive energy, or just simply falling into temptation. It was something about the community that this person couldn't shake, and maybe they thought that they could have found better than you in the community. But it's like, whether they found something nice or someone nice or not, it's still not filling that void that they have. And the void that they have is missing you. Yeah, look, we have rejection that fell out here again. Okay? It says lost and fragmenting. This person is really feeling lost without this connection with you. They could now be feeling like you're going to reject them. And they could be super fragile about that, about the way that they're feeling. They could be in doubt. They could be fragmented. I'm talking about super fragile, because they know how they handled this connection with you, and they know that they were the sole reason why you walked away from this connection and have not looked back yet. and they're extremely concerned about you not looking back yet, because we have the spy watching and inspecting card. This person feel like you have something going on. And they're also thinking, will it be wrong of me to go intrude and, interrupt what the collective have going on, knowing that I'm the sole reason why? If they do have someone else, I'm the reason why they do, because I did not tell them how I really felt about them, him or her. I didn't tell him or her how I really felt about him or her. I withheld that information. So it's taking a toll on somebody. Yep, look, they gain clarity about who you are. Somebody went through some type of ascension. We did get transcendence here and unity. This person, yeah, look, we got messages, travel, and communication. That's here. So I feel like whoever this is, they want to communicate because they had what? An epiphany. They went through this, they had this aha moment about who you are. And since they are free, and they're taking this leap of faith, they're coming after you because they want this breakthrough to occur with you. So let's see what's happening here. They want this breakthrough to occur with you, collective. What else do we have for the collective, Holy Spirit? What do this person want the collective to know? What do you want the collective to know in regards to this message? Please and thank you. The moon. What I say, guys? Look at this. Why my heart just skipped a beat when I saw this? Because with healing inner child out here, this says, I had a rough childhood, so I easily start thinking the worst case scenarios. I know most are illusions, but they feel so real. You see? And this is what has been illuminated by, and that's the reason why they are sitting in this energy of having these type of memories of you. Something significant about 2018 or the age of 18 or 18 years or something like that. But however, I have decided I want to pursue you, and nothing is going to stop me. Expect soon a lot of action from my part. The Knight of Swords energy. I'm telling you, somebody is about to do something extremely brave. Okay, so if some of you asked for this, you gotta know that the tongue is a powerful sword, because this person can hear you, they can feel you. This is your twin flame, and they're gonna move in because they feel like this is fated. They feel like this is fate that's bringing you guys back together, or causing them to feel the way that they feel about this connection with you. But at first they needed to have the courage to heal their inner child. And I feel like this is what they've been working on while they've been going through the dark night of the soul. And if you look at the dark night of the soul, it also speaks of the moon too, right here. So we have the dark night of the soul at the bottom, shadow side at the top, and the moon right here. And with the moon coming out, I already clarified that. That's what was happening here. So what about this screwed up over the collective energy? What about that? Look, the deck just be speaking. The Six of Cups. Despite it all, I cherish all the time spent together. I'm thinking of new ways to bring peace and harmony between us. And if this didn't come out already, speaking of the harmony and the peace and the sun and attraction and all of these different things, then I don't know what did. Okay, but I definitely saw harmony out here. Do I know where it went? Oh my goodness. Look at this. Because they poured it out. Remember? We got stability, harmony, and flow. And this is it in the upright. And this is it in the reverse. They poured out this cup at some point. But now they coming with 6 cups. They tapped into this 6 of cups energy. Okay? So this is despite it all, I cherish all the time spent together. I'm thinking of new ways to bring peace and harmony between us. New ways. Because the old ways, they poured that energy and that emotion out. That's what happened. Because they consist of things from the past. Like they unhealed, or they're a young healed self. Okay? Their inner child that was unhealed. And this is the reason why they couldn't pour into this situation. This is the reason why they were saying through these rose-colored glasses and causing confusion and, you know, issuing out illusions. What is the rose-colored glass? I can't make it up. Look at this. We have the Ace of Cups. Okay, so this is now, I feel so much unconditional love for you, the kind where I want you to be happy even if I'm not there with you. Okay, so when it came down to the confusion, they want to clear the air with that and let you know that they love you so much to where, listen, they want you to be happy even if you were not, if they were not here with you. And I feel like they're trying to clear up that confusion. Look at this, the Eight of Wands. All right, we are the ones that came up. I am less resistant to your love, and I feel pushed to take action and follow my heart without any hesitation. And it's the energy, this that new energy that whoever this person is, whether it's your masculine or feminine, this the energy that they're in. They came up with that when they were going through this nostalgic energy and tapped into their memories here. So what about rejected? What about rejected? Thank you. King of Pentacles. I am a practical and very good investor. If there's anything you need in the material world, you can count on me. See, they rejected you in this way at first. Okay? Because the King of Pentacles came out in the reverse. Had it came out in the upright, I would have said that, but this is what they were not doing. You weren't able to count on this person for anything because they rejected all of that. When they didn't just reject the cup of love, they rejected the way that they were going to handle you in the situation, how they were going to be there for you. But now they want to replace that energy with this Ace of Wands, something major. Oh, this person's on some major time. It says, you have awakened in me a hot flame of passion to follow my soul and my true life path. My soul and body wants you. And did I not tell you guys with the Mars energy? Look, it fell right on top of freaking Mars. Look at this. Okay? There's the Mars energy. There's the hot energy. And then we did get chemistry and passion that's sitting right here as well. So whoever this person is, they want you to know you awakened in me a hot flame of passion to follow my soul and my true life path. My soul and body wants you. This person is wanting you, collective. They are. Yep. And they coming for you, like I said. Okay? They are. This is somebody that is. What did this person find out in the dream state, the Holy Spirit, when it came down to the messages and dreams? Two of them. Okay. The Page of Swords and the High Priestess. So this is, I'm becoming more curious about you and who you really are. But also I feel inspired to learn new skills and read more books. So they found out about you in the dream state. And it says, I'm starting to see more clearly the lies and the masks of those around me. It's sad, but at least I can also see the gifts of our connection. And all of this is what they found out via messages or dreams. Okay? And that's what that meant. All right? If you guys saw that bird poop, because I'm clarifying this with messages and dreams with the birds, if you saw that bird poop, I feel like these two are specific for you. Very specific for you. Very. What about this romance that's up here? What does this person want to let the collective know? The Chariot. Baby, listen. Okay? We have the Chariot here. This is, I'm no longer passive when it comes to our connection. I'm determined to take solid actions to make it stronger and long-lasting. Yeah. Long-lasting romance. This is what they spying on you and watching you for. And what about this detour and divine intervention? What do the collective need to know about that? The detours and divine intervention. Six of Swords and the Page of Cups. It says, I'm finally leaving behind my old ways of thinking and the opinion of others. It's not easy to do, but I know it's for the best. Okay? So this is the reason why they feeling like this divine intervention, because this is what they are doing. Okay? Since I met you, I started receiving creative ideas to start new projects, and I can't wait to share them with you. And this is the Page of Cups energy. They want to share this with you, collective. They do. That's why we have transcendence and unity here. Sun, strength, and empowerment. Receive and open is here. Harvest, present, abundant, and gratitude is also here. And also Venus and offer. Okay, what do we have? The Page of Pentacles. So this is, you inspire me so much to create new projects and manifest all of my desires to be able to provide for you financially. This is somebody, yeah, they ready to do it all for you, collective. For you, for y'all, for us. So what do we have for receiving open? What do we have for receiving open? Thank you. The Five of Cups in the reverse. But an upright is, you trigger my wounds from my past that I haven't let go of yet. I can't stop focusing on my mistakes and feeling regret. And like I said, this is the energy that they in. But after they receive this message and after they reveal this secret to you about what this message in this dream meant, with this Page of Swords and High Priestess energy, this is now in the reverse. There's somebody that's making a freaking change now. What do this person want their divine feminine to know? Okay, they want you to know, divine feminine, that they were in this Ten of Wands energy. We got one more here. It says, I tend to take on more tasks than I can handle so I can distract myself from my feelings until I fall into exhaustion or illness. And that clarifies why self-care and energy came out in a reverse for this person. This is what they were doing because they were fighting against letting you know how they felt. But now we have the Fool energy here. Okay, so it's, I'm ready to take a leap of faith and jump into, I'm ready to take a leap of faith and jump into the unknown. For the first time in my life, I allow myself to have faith and trust God. And if that is not clarifying what I said about this freedom energy that came out, okay, where is it? Here it is right here. The Fool, this person said, I'm ready to take a leap of faith and jump into the unknown. For the first time in my life, I allow myself to have faith and trust God. We got freedom, leap, and opportunities. They're coming to get you, collective. I guarantee you that, because this person felt like you are it for them. What do we have for divine masculine? What would this feminine want this divine masculine to know? Thank you. Anything else? Ooh, all right. So we got, you bring out the best in me, making me feel like a leader. Why two more popped out? You bring out the best of me, making me feel like a leader, deciding what I want and taking action with passion and determination. Okay? King of Wands energy. This divine feminine view, this divine masculine is a King of Wands, a leader. Okay, whether they knew it or not. We have the fact that you are so mysterious is very thrilling. See what I'm saying? Whether they knew it or not. Right? The fact that you are so mysterious is very thrilling, and it turns on my passion because I don't know what to expect. And this is what this divine masculine was doing for this divine feminine. And what else? Look, the Seven of Cups. Since I can't control you, I prefer to daydream of a perfect interactions between us where you agree with me. And I feel like that's old energy. I definitely feel that way, because this divine feminine energy could have been trying to connect with this person in some type of way due to the nature of the relationship of what was at first, how you guys were, you know, passionate and always together, bread to each other butter, or whatever the case may have been. This with this feminine energy is saying that she was just trying to connect with this person no matter how she was able to do it, any type of way. And then we got the Sun. Thank you for reminding me of the simple joys of life. It is happiness that comes from the soul, so pure, innocent, and full of truth. And I feel like she's talking about this love. Of course, this divine feminine, because she said a whole lot. You know, and I feel like whoever this masculine emperor energy is, they don't really do that much talking. Okay, look what we have, and look what's coming out. The Nine of Cups. This person don't do that much talking, because they are definitely in this energy. This is somebody that's gonna show you with their actions. It's like once you talk and let this person know, you know, and with truth and expression being here, is all this person wanted to hear, your truth, so they could open up and speak their truth or express their truth. They want to hear the truth from you so they can express their truth to you. And with the Nine of Cups coming out, it says, I feel grateful for everything in my life, especially you. I want to enjoy more happy times together and make love all night. Oh, Lord. This divine masculine coming laid on thick, baby. Yep. That's how they coming. What else? Yep, the Star. Okay, so we have you brought fate back into my life, and now I'm trusting the higher power. Despite my past, I allow myself to feel loved and protected. Protected. Yeah, this is what's going on here. And whoever this person is, they feeling protected by. Remember, we got ancestors and guides out here. And remember, this person is taking a leap of faith. And remember, the food call came out here. So there's somebody that's becoming one with the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, and the universe. Do you understand? As a bonus. Okay, their spirit guides, their ancestors, like the whole dream is assisting someone with this because they called on this. What do we have for the twin flames? Thank you. The Eight of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. Somebody here going to be stopping in their tracks from walking away from this situation. So what do we have for the fire signs that came out? What is the message for the fire signs? Because I feel like this specific. Six of Pentacles. Okay. So this is, I am grateful for everything that you gave me and I want to give back 10 times more. The scales will be balanced very soon. So this is your message. This fire sign group that came out here. What do we have for water? Uh-oh. The Hangman. I'm taking a break from everything so I can meditate and release my old ways of thinking. This process is not that easy, but this came out in the reverse. Okay, it fell in my lap in the reverse, so give me one more for water. The Eight of Pentacles. Okay, I'm reading more about soft skills and emotions because I never had a connection like this, and I want to be your stable partner. Okay, so that's what we have for water. And then what about air? Is that it? Okay. We have the Hermit and we have the Strength for air. I no longer seek answers from others, and I'm starting to appreciate the knowledge that is inside myself. I can now see the real truth. Okay, so if this is an air sign, this is somebody that can now see the real truth. And then with the Strength being here, this is, I'm learning how to control my life from within and not with external acts and forces. I feel this is the only way I can be your match. So this air sign is working on themselves, working overtime. Okay, they got 98 right there. Somebody could be a life path 9 or 8. That's the air sign energy. Okay. The number 12 could be resonating with us. Water sign energy. And what do we have for twin flames last but not least? Uh-oh. Is there anything else for twin flames? Anything else for the twin flames? Seven of Swords in the reverse, 10 of Swords in the reverse. Okay? So, those are in the reverse. So, let's see what else we have here. Queen of Wands, Two of Wands, Three of Swords in the reverse. And we have the Two of Swords energy. So, it says, with the Two of Wands, I am planning how to turn this passion I have for you into something practical. I want the best approach in taking action. So somebody want the best approach in taking action here. Okay. Yeah, because they doing away with this energy. It fell in my lap. Okay. Rejection, loss, and fragmented energy. Three of Swords energy is in the reverse. I'll read them in a minute. We got the Queen of Wands energy in the reverse as well. And what else came out in the upright? I feel like that's it. Seven of Swords in the reverse. 10 of Swords. The Three of Swords. And we got a Queen of Wands energy in the reverse. Okay? And the Two of Swords that came out. That's it. So with this Queen of Wands, they say I feel more optimistic about life and ready to get out of my shell to share my joy and my ideas with you and the rest of the world. So I kind of feel like whoever this person is, they were dealing with a Queen of Wands energy in the reverse, and they needed to end a situation with whoever this individual is. Okay? Wait a minute. I didn't read the Two of Swords. or did I say meeting you has created a lot of conflict inside myself, challenging my lifetime beliefs about love and relationships. So I feel stuck. Like I said, whoever this person is, they were dealing with this individual right here. They were definitely dealing with a Queen of Wands energy in the reverse, and I feel like that's the reason why they were caught up in that energy. Okay, but when it comes down to this Three of Swords, the the heartbreak, the Seven of Swords, the lies, deception, the trickery, the cheating, and the Ten of Swords, that's in the reverse. So what is? Give us more. I asked about the twin flames. Or that was the Two of Wands came out. Okay, so it says, I am new to the spiritual journey, but I'm willing to try and see what I can learn as long as I have you by my side. So this is how they're replacing all of this energy. So what about this Queen of Wands in the reverse this person was dealing with? Okay, yeah, we got the Five of Pentacles here, and we got the Queen of Swords in the reverse. What in the world? What the hell? This is, I like getting ego boosts from material achievements. So each time I'm insecure about money, I run away from others. I run away from you or others. Okay? But I feel like this is someone that's leaving this situation out in the cold with a Queen of Wands. Maybe this is the reason why they explain and speaking their truth. That this is the reason why they ran towards this individual here. Okay? Because maybe they were insecure about, finances in regards to this connection with you. And I'm starting to appreciate how fair you have been all this time and not accepting my bad behavior despite of your warm nature. Okay? So I definitely feel like this could be the way that this person is viewing whoever their twin flame energy is. But why did it come out in the reverse? Was it in the reverse? Why did it come out in the reverse? The Nine of Wands. Each time I think we are finally safe and another wound of mine is resurfaced and I retreat until I feel it won't hurt anymore. So that's how they were feeling about the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so some type of way someone was connecting with one of these individuals here. That's what happened. Okay, and it was causing a whole lot of friction between them. This is the reason why they were afraid to give in to you. They could have been wasting a whole lot of time or childhood years or something like that. Memories where one of these individuals, a Queen of Wands in the reverse, or that's like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy with the air, the Queen of Swords, and Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with the fire in the reverse, the Queen of Wands. Okay, so it was either one of those two individuals. Some type of way here, child. Give me one more. Look, the Four of Pentacles. I don't like to share myself with others. I also hold on to things and relationships that do not serve me because I hate losing. I'm telling you, they were still holding on to a karmic situation, whether it's because I asked about the twin flames, so just put it wherever you see fit. Okay, so all of this is what the interference was when it came down to this connection with the twin flames right here. They was dealing with somebody who was dealing with all of this, and since they hated losing, they was holding on to individuals, not letting go of relationships, even if they were done. They were still holding on. But now we have the Nine of Pentacles energy. I feel like somebody is awakening from that energy. It says, I admire you and you inspire me to simply stop and enjoy the fruits of my labor, appreciate all the amazing gifts in life. Yeah, you helped this person realize that they needed to let go of these things, and this is the reason why the Three of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Ten of Swords is in the reverse. Yeah, you helped somebody here on this journey collective, this person, and I can't make it up. Look what you have here. We have the Ace of Swords and the Two of Cups. Since I met you, my mind has expanded to so many new things, so many new ideas and ways of thinking, enhancing my brain like never before. Ace of Swords energy, the absolute truth. Then we have the Two of Cups. I know we have a deep connection. I can feel it too. It's like we're made specially for, it's like you were made especially for me, my perfect match. So this is someone that's viewing you as their perfect match here, collective. And with the Three of Cups, third party situations or celebrating with others, that's in the reverse. Okay, so all the signs are out here. Somebody have something prominent in their chart, in their Venus. Okay, it could be air, it could be water, or it could be fire that this is resonating with. Okay, so for the example, like me, I have my I have Libra and Venus in my chart. So for some of you, it could be, you know, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for you, or Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, or it could even be North Node that's out here. Again, I'm always the example for you guys, so I don't have a problem with telling you guys. Like for me, I'm a Gemini North Node. Okay, so I already told you with the moon out here, so this could be something you guys is moon sign, or you have these placements in your chart, the ones that's out here that came out, especially this fire, water, and air. Okay, fire, water, and air. So for some of you, you may have all three in your chart like me. Okay, some type of way prominent. Okay, like I said, I'm Aquarius moon, Libra and Venus, and North Node is Gemini. All right, so that can be resonating with someone as well, at least one of them. All right, and when it comes down to the fire, I have Leo in the first house. All right, so I don't know how that's resonating. Maybe it's in your first house or something like that. All right. So look, this says, this is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Psalm chapter 118, verse 24. And on the back it says, Carpe diem. Rejoice while you are alive. Enjoy the day. Live life to the fullest. Make the most of what you have. So this is what's going on. Make the most of what you have. And I feel like this is what someone is doing. And Carpe diem definitely means this is the day the Lord has made. So maybe you guys need to tap in on that. So this is the day. So I don't know what's happening today, but something is very special about today, because something is changing, or someone is changing in some type of special way for this connection to be with you. So that's what I have for you guys. Remember, we got back-to-back content, you guys. So we definitely gonna be going live. I want to say in the next 2 hours, you guys, let you guys tap in and catch up on this. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace, love, and blessings.